pleasure, indeed, of this opportunity of expressing our appreciations to those who have played a key role in the life of Doeln Ffermio and permaculture. Doeln Ffermio has moved a long way, and it has tried without giving up. Indeed, the initiators, Bishop Emeritus Cyprian Mose, Dr. Rona Brown, and her late husband, Richard Jones, have been the backbone of this success and movement. From my study of animal management, I underwent a course unit, ethnopharmacology, which deals with treating animals and humans using the available natural resources, especially if you're working in areas where you can't access the medicines that you find in pharmacies. When you have local material available, using them to treat people and animals. When I took that study, it really tugged to my heart. And I said, no, we are in areas, we serve in areas where these elements are available. But we are not aware of them. So in the beginning, I used Center for Technical Agriculture, which provided me with the initial material, books, through my correspondence with them, and I picked more interest. And through that, I was able to heal myself against asthma, where I would test organism on the use of this drug or the plant. When I visited Wales, I came in touch with Barbara Jones, who is a professor in use of this local medicine in one of the universities. The present she offered was to give me 2 textbooks full of information concerning the use of the local material to treat animals and humans. She took me around her farm, showing me various plants, and I also came in touch with Daniel. Daniel, having discovered my interest in this field, started buying books and passing them over to me. He has a plan that one time he will come and make a video coverage of these plants in different parts of the country. Because we moved with him to Nero Rocks, we saw a variety of them, and wherever we moved, I knew that one is going to fulfill with the time. During this course, Daniel has been very good to members who have attended this course.
Yes. By
donating money and buying us 2 textbooks on medicinal plants. The medicinal plants of East Africa and a field guide to acacias, which are also medicinal plants. Members who have attended this course are going back with the copies, and I know they are going to increase their curiosity in using the traditional plants in treating and making sure that health prevails. In Doeln Ffermio community, we said environmental farming and health. Why we attack the health component was because people were teaching people how to plant trees, but not telling them the values of these trees. But when we attached the component of health, when we look at a piece of a tree, analyze it, and when you analyze it, we tell them, you can use this tree to treat ABCD. Then people get more interested in planting and maintaining the species. In that aspect, our environment is going to be saved, and therefore our people will be more healthy. Drugs are expensive from pharmacies and drug shops, but somebody can pick the local material, uses it, and it does its work. In agricultural production, they can as well be used in controlling pests and diseases. We can control ticks, which are a major cause of disease in animals, using this local material. When we educate our people on the species that they are to use, then they'll be saving money and using something which is organic, which will not have a side effect in the long run. Many of these they have a lot of side effects. We discovered that as they process these drugs from these plants, there are certain elements that are removed, especially that element which prevents toxicity, the antidote which is within the plant. This is where we come up with the overdose. And once you take it in overdose, then there's a negative effect. But these plants, they have that element in them. They do so that they can sell antidotes separately to acquire more money. So Daniel has done a great work for that aspect. Now when it comes to Steve, when I got in touch with Steve Jones for the first time, he looked somebody who was interested in wood and whatever view. And then when we met at that organic fertilizer factory, when he was taking us around and we saw, I came back with a lot of excitement. And I told people, let's go organic farming. Some of our agronomists say it is impossible. I said it is possible. Because the farmers in Uganda cannot afford the cost of these artificial fertilizers, but can easily afford the organic ones because they can make them locally. That aspect, leave it alone. Soil management principles, which are embedded in permaculture, helps to revive the fertility of the soil and increase production, therefore increasing health and also incomes of the community. That one gives us a good deal. When I come to Doeln Ffermio, great thanks goes to Dr. Richard Brown and Charles, because they have played a very big role in making sure Doeln Ffermio fakes forward. At the start with Dr. Ona Brown, myself, Dr. Gideon Nadioku, we were together. Our interest was in animal production because we were more oriented to animal production than crop. And now that which has embraced everything, when we handled the animal part, the area could not suffice. We thought of alternative. I had a friend in Angola who had those land, Moses Sequoia. I thank him for undertaking our ideas and thoughts to accept and work with us. And likewise, forming the Kumingora branch, which is a part of Kamui. So these people, you can't live to thank. Then how about all members of Doeln Ffermio community in UK? They've done a great deal. Financial support, especially. And now, when it came to having the land, which has turned out to be the main focus for Uganda, East Africa, Africa, and the whole world. If it was not those members of Doeln Ffermio UK to come together and accept our ideas developed by myself and Dr. Rona Brown, this would have not been the case. So those members of Doeln Ffermio UK, thank them very much and very greatly. And I can't forget to thank God who is always giving me the vision and knowledge on how to handle issues.
Thank you very much for that, Moses. Thank you for your thoughts. It was very kind, very thoughtful.